I live in Arizona, and for most of the summer, the desert basically feels like the surface of the sun. Dry, blazing hot, barely a cloud in the sky. Then one afternoon, the sky turns black. The wind starts blowing, lightning starts flashing. A giant wall of dust can roll across the desert, and suddenly water is pouring down the street. So how the hell does one of the driest places in America have a monsoon? First, here's something a lot of people get wrong. A monsoon isn't a thunderstorm. It's actually a large-scale seasonal shift in wind patterns. And here in Arizona, that shift helps bring tropical moisture north into the desert southwest. A lot of that moisture comes from the Gulf of California and the eastern Pacific. During the early summer, the land across Mexico and the southwest gets intensely hot. Atmospheric pressure patterns begin to change, and the winds start transporting moist air north. Now you've got something the desert normally doesn't have much of: moisture. Add intense summer heat, unstable air, and Arizona's mountains and higher terrain, and suddenly you have the ingredients for thunderstorms. But here's what makes Arizona monsoons so strange. The storms can be incredibly scattered. One neighborhood can get absolutely hammered, while a few miles away, somebody is standing outside wondering what storm everybody is talking about. And when these storms do hit, they can hit hard. Lightning, powerful wind, blowing dust, and heavy rain falling so quickly that dry washes and roads can flood in a matter of minutes. That's one of the strange things about living in the desert. The ground can look completely dry, and then suddenly there is more water moving through an area than the landscape can handle. And then sometimes, almost as quickly as it started, the storm moves on. The sun comes back out, steam rises off the pavement, and the desert goes right back to being the desert until the next storm builds. So maybe the weird thing isn't that a desert can have a monsoon. Maybe it's how quickly the desert can remind you that dry doesn't always mean calm. I'm Brian, and this is Project Curiosity. Stay curious. Question everything.